Okay, so I've been sitting here looking at recipes online for the stuffed cabbage. I was going to use that sausage, like the sausage filling that I make for the red peppers. But now I'm kind of thinking maybe I will make it with hamburger, because basically the ingredients are what the? Why does that not sound right? Anyways, the ingredients are hamburger, onions, garlic, mushrooms. Let's see, you stir fry that, you mix it with the hamburger. Oh, and it's supposed to be rice, but I could make it with riced cauliflower, which I a lot of times don't really like, but in a mixture like this, plus baking for like an hour, it would be perfectly fine. I think the cauliflower would absorb the flavor of everything else, and it would be good. Plus, I think I would be able to get away with using some tomato, not sauce, probably tomato paste, watered down. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll save the sausage filling for the peppers specifically. God, that stuff is good. So let's go on out to Walmart, as usual, and get this stuff. Anyways, let's go out to Walmart and get this stuff, and then we'll get to cooking, because I am one hungry king of the world. I don't know what it is I like about going out at night, but I do. I probably only need about half of that hamburger. Alright, this sucks. So now Powerade Zero has a cherry, I don't remember what they call it, cherry something or other. And so does Gatorade Zero, and neither one of them are available here. Yeah, that's a little pricey. I forgot the girls are coming tomorrow. I gotta find a snacky poo for Little. Alright, I think I've got everything I need. Let's hit the road. I am getting tired. Okay, guys, good morning. Well, that was the shopping segment from the other night when I went shopping for the items to make the stuffed cabbage after the Goose Friends video. I am finally getting around to it where I have a minute here. We can make the stuffed cabbage. I've been meaning to make it the past couple of nights, and I keep getting busy with things. And, there's just not enough hours in a day for me. So, that's what we're going to do today. I bought this awesome melamine bowl at Goodwill. It was only $3, and it's huge. I thought that would be good to be able to get my hands in there and scrunch up like a hamburger and that when I'm making meatballs, and even when I'm making like the filling for this cabbage dish. I love it. And look, it's got a giant... like a handle and a pour spout. I love that thing. You know what? We need a big, deep pot to boil our cabbage in. So this is when being an eBay seller really comes in handy. I've got a handful of them up here. Let's see, I got these here. I actually think I want to use this one. That's a nice pot. That's one thing I love about selling on eBay. Like, a lot of times I'll be like, oh man, I need this or I need that. And all I have to do is go upstairs and I have it. First we wash the Goodwill pan, the Goodwill pan, the Goodwill pan. Now we fill the Goodwill pan, the Goodwill pan, the Goodwill pan. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Alright, we gotta let that water boil while we prepare our, whatever you call this thing, cabbage. It doesn't look too shabby. It looks pretty good, actually. I'm not a big cabbage person, but first we gotta cut out the core. I have a sharper knife than this, but I'm gonna use this one. I don't know, I feel like I have a little bit more control with this one. Alright, our leaves are falling off already. Those actually look pretty good, pretty fresh. Except for this one that has like a puncture wound on it. But I think that's still alright, so set these aside. I'm gonna dig a little bit more of this core out before we boil it. Oh my god, for a minute I thought I was cutting up my cauliflower. How stupid. Anyways, there's the hole. So this is gonna go in there as soon as the water boils. Okay guys, that's ready. While we're waiting for the water to boil, let me talk to you just for a minute here while it's on my mind. I want to talk about the ads that play during these videos. For anybody who's bothered by those ads, I completely sympathize with you and I understand. Whenever I watch videos, I hate it when ads come in and they interrupt the video. So when I put them in my videos, I try to put like a part where I finish up a segment and then it fades to black and then I have the ad right there and then it fades back into the next part. So it's less invasive, because I absolutely hate when there's something going on, you're like, okay, next time gonna, and then it breaks to an ad. I hate that so much. YouTube could make it so much easier on us. Me as a creator and you as a viewer, they could even parade ads all around the outside, the whole perimeter of the video, because you're still going to see those ads. There wouldn't be the option to click through them, and it's still going to get in your head. You know, they're still going to get out of it what they want you to see. But this is the format they give us to work with right now, and if I don't get paid for the videos that I put out, I cannot afford to do them. Now, by all means, if everybody wants to run over to my Patreon right now and donate $3 grand a month, I'll wipe out every single ad that ever shows on my videos. But that's not going to happen, really. Although, if you would like to make a donation to Patreon, you can donate as little as $1 a month, and everything helps out. Just imagine if everybody who watches this show donated $1 a month. That's more gas in the car, more groceries, more bills paid, and more time that I can dedicate to doing videos like this and making them even better and more entertaining. But as far as the ads go, guys, I have to have the ads on there. I try to keep them to a minimum. I know that they are bothersome. You don't even have to watch the ads through for me to get the revenue. You are free to click and skip through the ads. It is totally up to those advertisers to put out the most pertinent information in those first few seconds that you have that you see that ad. If you have any other suggestions for how I could make it even better, more acceptable, less invasive to the viewing experience, please let me know, because it really does bother me that it has to cut in the middle and interrupt the flow of the show. But like I said, you know, that's why I try to do it in little segments where I do something here, it fades out, you get an ad, it fades back in, fades out, you get an ad, and it fades back in, kind of like on TV. Alright guys, with that being said, let's get back to the cabbage.